Hi guys, I hope your day is amazing. Today we are in Al Fanar. It's an Emirati traditional restaurant which kept the authenticity of Emirati tradition when it comes to food. And my friend Abood today will make us the tour and will share the experience with us. Abood,
Cosmin,
how are you?
Good.
Good. Thank you.
I'm so excited for this because I'm going to be showing you some Emirati cuisine, man.
He knows a lot about it. He grew in Dubai and he knows all the details about Emirati cuisine. Can you tell us a little bit about Al Fanar?
So this restaurant is Al Fanar, okay, and the name suggests the light that you see that's hanging there.
Yes.
Al Fanar. That lamp right there is what's called Al Fanar, right? And one of the reasons I like this place, Cosmin, is because first the food is very traditional.
Okay.
Right? But not just the food. It's when I walk inside this restaurant, I feel like I've traveled back in time in UAE during my childhood when I used to walk through the streets. So they even have the grocery over here, which is really interesting. Something I would like to show you. So
Good.
Let's go check out the grocery.
Let's go and let's start our journey.
In the day, people who were, farming and all these things, they were using these cars. This place is also known as the Dukan,
Okay.
which is basically another name for grocery. We'll show you the items over here. You've heard of Nutella. I'm sure everyone's heard of Nutella.
Yes.
They've got something here called the tamarella. Stands for dates. So they've got a date spread which is called tamarella. This is local produced in UAE. These are the snacks I used to have during my childhood. You see all these snacks. This is something that we would have growing up as a child, in UAE. This is how we had hot sticks. These were chips, alright?
Yes.
With chili powder. That's it. That's how simple it was. And it used to come in
Wow.
a tin box, alright? And that's it. That's how it used to be before it came into these fancy packets. For the Turkish coffee or the kahwa, as they make it, alright?
Okay.
They have these special pots. It was a business. They would make it out from ceramic, okay,
Oh.
like we have over here,
Mm-hmm.
or they would make it from a material like steel over here. So you see the whole theme that they've got here. Look at the crates over here.
Oh yes.
Old bottles.
This is the old bottle, Pepsi bottle.
Yes. This is the cola bottle. This was a local brand.
And this is
Coca-Cola here.
the Coca-Cola, the old bottle of Coca-Cola.
And these plates were very popular back in the day. It's like
Okay.
these ceramic plates were used in everyone's household. I don't know. You would go to your neighbor's household and you would find the same plates, and it's got this thing.
I heard that back then it was a person, only a
Exactly.
person who was doing
One
this place.
person who was doing these
Manual.
designs and these plates, so there was a high chance of you finding the same plate in someone else's house. It's a very common plate to see over here. The one that they've got here is very nice. This is like a classic view of the streets before. Yeah, you walk in,
okay.
you see this bike. All right?
Mhm.
You've got this electricity box here. All right.
How's
Back in the day, you would see this on a typical street. If it was an old street, you would see like the rust over here. It's like literally taking you back in time. Back in the day on the street, all right, they would be selling corn over here, dry corn, and they would cook it with some spices. All right.
Okay.
They would just roast it right away
Mhm.
over there on the stove. All right.
Mhm.
Which was a very basic setup. Yeah.
Okay.
Had something like
I see something with gas.
A gas stove.
Okay.
Right, on top of whatever they could find back then.
This is the old advertisement.
In Arabic it says Pepsi Cola.
Pepsi
alright?
Cola. Okay.
And over here it says Alan fi al Aswaq, means now available in the stores
Oh, okay.
for purchasing.
For
Yeah, so
purchasing.
it's really nice. It's a very old advertisement. This section in particular takes me back in time
Okay.
when you would walk into a salon. Right?
Okay. Yes.
So these were the typical items you would see in a hairdressing salon. You had the lotion, you
Mhm.
had the hair oil, same exact hair cream. As you
Okay.
can see behind is a photo of a hair salon back in the day having the same cream over there. While everyone will be using these new razors over here, back then there was this company that we didn't even know of, but it holds a special place in our hearts now because we don't get to see it anymore. It's so
Yes.
nostalgic. So this was the razors that we would see in a typical grocery or in a typical barber shop back in the day.
Oh, that's amazing.
There were no gaming consoles.
Okay.
Everyone had to play it somewhere or the other. So what they would do is typically take a tire of an old bicycle,
Okay.
right, and have a stick and just roll it around and see
Every-
how far you can roll it.
That's
The person
amazing.
who roll it the furthest would be like
The
winner.
The winner, yes.
The design of the buildings back then was similar to exactly like this, in fact. All right.
Okay.
Since back then we didn't have ACs, now we've gone more behind in time, right?
Okay.
You see those wooden poles that are coming? Those
Yes.
were like the foundation of the roofs, all right?
Wow.
And they had these holes on the top, all right? That would have air go inside those windows, and that was like their AC back then.
AC, yes.
So because they were very narrow holes, when air would go through them,
The
it
cold
was
air is cooling down.
cooling down.
Yes,
That's what
true.
they used back then.
Yes.
It was basically mud and stone, which was used as the thing to build it. And this, honestly, even when I'm touching it, feels like
It's cold.
exactly the same. And when technology went a bit forward, we saw televisions come into the household.
Okay.
This was one of them. National Panasonic.
National
Actually,
Panasonic.
National only. Before
National.
the company was national, then it became National Panasonic.
Panasonic and then
now
Panasonic.
only. So this TV was a very popular model back then, right? Every household was having the same model, right? So it would be a very typical thing that you would see when you would go to visit your neighbors or you would go to visit your family friends. This was it. Now, Cosmin, all these things are very traditional and everything is so good so far. But we got to find out if the food is actually traditional.
Wow.
So let's go and get something to eat.
To be honest, we are here for the food.
Exactly.
This is just a bonus. Let's go ahead and have the
go
food. So our food is here. We ordered only Emirati traditional dishes. We had also some plain bread, which we will eat every dish with it. And about the name of the dishes and the way they were made and the story behind, I will ask Abood to say it, because the names for me are so difficult and I can't even spell it. So he will help me.
Sure. Alright, so let's start with this one over here. Alright. So this one's called Margugat Laham.
Margugat laham.
Alright?
Okay.
Laham is meat in Arabic. Right?
Okay.
And this dish is called Margugat Laham.
Okay.
This dish is basically simmered meat, alright? In
Okay.
traditional seasonings. Very simple, nothing out of the blue, alright? With potatoes, and it has bread inside. This, that you can notice, is bread. So think
so
of
this
it-
is bread.
Yes. So there's
Okay.
like very little seasoning and very little gravy, and
Okay.
the bread is basically simmered and cooked in it. So it's really
Oh,
soft right now. It's
this
lost
is
all-
very
It's
interesting.
not that crispy. It's lost all its crispiness, and it's very soft. And you have that with very traditional seasoning and steamed vegetables.
Steamed
And-
vegetables.
Yes, yeah, steamed vegetables.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a pretty interesting dish. Looks and sounds simple, but definitely tastes.
I think it's very interesting the way like having bread in the dish. That's interesting for me. I think it's first time when I ate only the Arabic salad, which has the crispy bread, but cooked inside the food. I never had it. I'm very
It's lost
curious.
all its crispiness. Very soft now. It's gonna
Very
be good.
nice.
Let's hope it's gonna be.
What is this? This is very interesting.
So this is a dish called haris. Alright?
Okay.
Haris is also known as jarish in some areas or harisa. Alright. What this is basically is ground wheat, okay,
Okay.
cooked with meat.
With
And
meat.
it's cooked for hours and hours. The consistency of every haris is depends on where you're eating it from. For
Okay.
example, in Saudi, they like to have it with tomatoes. It's simmered. It's mixed with tomatoes and meat. All right.
Okay.
And the consistency is a bit more thick. Whereas the Emirati style is very plain. All right.
Okay.
It's just wheat with chicken or wheat with any other meat. All
Okay.
right. And it's cooked for hours. And yeah, it's a very healthy dish. So this is a very popular dish that people have during Ramadan, which is the month of fasting over here.
Oh, okay,
What
yes.
people do is they have it before they fast, so that the whole day this gives them a lot of energy, and it's easy on the stomach, so it
Of
makes
course.
you full. It's a very healthy dish in the Emirati cuisine.
What is this?
So this is something very interesting that we have on the table right now.
Okay.
It's the name of the dish is Aish Muhammara wa Samak
Okay.
Magli, alright? Which is
So-
basically talking about the rice, okay, which is Aish, and Samak, which is the fish, alright? And the
Okay.
kind of rice and fish. So, what's special about this dish is not just any kind of fish with rice. This rice is it's cooked in date syrup, alright? So it's got this sweetness of the dates within the rice. All right.
So
And
the rice will be very sweet.
yes, the rice will be very sweet in contrast with the fish, which is not going to be that sweet.
It will be salty.
It will be salty. And this particular fish is the Jaish fish. Right? Jaish in Arabic is army.
Army.
Right? That's what we call the fish here that you find in the sea, which goes in like groups. Yes,
It's like a formation of army.
Yes, so that's why they call
Very
this the Jaish
interesting.
fish. All right. So this will be basically a salty fish with some sweet rice.
This
So-
will be very interesting.
Yes, this will definitely be very interesting. Can't wait to try.
Let's start our meal.
We'll start with the madhubat laham. All right.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yes. It's also tradition to serve others before you start eating yourself. Serving
Oh,
first,
the meat, a big chunk of meat. Look at this chunk of meat. I think it's
That's the
look-
bread. That's the soft bread.
very nice. I'm looking forward to eat that, bro. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Amir? Yeah. Let me start with the bread because I'm very curious about the combination with the bread. Yeah. Wow. Mmm. It has the spices, and they are inside the bread, and the bread is so tasty.
It's like almost like the bread has been marinated inside the spice.
Exactly.
It's very soft. It's really soft.
It's soft. It's like
Almost as if
melting.
It's melting in your mouth.
Exactly. It's melting in your mouth. The vegetables are again they are tender. It's melting in the mouth. I think the meat is cooked very well.
It was so easy to break the meat.
Yes, the meat is breaking so easy. Let's see. Mmm.
You can tell it's really fresh meat. That's the first thing that came into my mind when I was tasting it.
The vegetables, I think the way they cook it is like on the low heat, and the meat becomes so tender, and then the meat taste spreads around the bread and the vegetables. Now let's move on with the next dish, with the haris.
You can tell the consistency.
Yes,
It's very thick.
It has meat
Yes,
inside.
it's cooked
With meat.
whole wheat and meat. Cosmin, let's give it a try then.
Let's give it a try. Oh, I can feel the meat taste.
Can you taste the wheat as well?
It's first time I'm eating meat in this way, combined and made like a paste.
And it's so easy to eat. Now you can understand why this dish in particular gives you so much energy. It lasts you the whole day because of the wheat, the meat. Now it's just so good. The best thing about this is it's so simple. The dish is literally two things with a hint of basic spices, and then you've got this.
The last dish for today, which is also the most interesting one, is our fish, which has a very complicated name,
Definitely.
which Abood will tell it again.
So it's Aish Muhammara wa Samak Maghli. Alright? So that's what we're gonna have.
Okay.
Yeah, so the reason why this is the most interesting dish is again because we're gonna have saltwater fish with some sweet rice. That combination is gonna play games with our taste buds.
Yes.
So Cosmin, let's dig in.
This is the fish. I'll take first a bite of the fish. Mmm. Wow. The fish is so tasty. Let's have the sweet rice. You're right, Abood.
Fish is so nice.
The contrast between sweet and salty and the fish taste
Yes.
is just amazing.
It's basically sweet and savory.
Yes, sweet and savory.
Very nice.
Wow, this is amazing. The way they cook the fish.
You know, to be honest, in the beginning I was a bit skeptical of having sweet rice, you know, with something which is not sweet.
Exactly.
You know?
And it's actually
But it's actually very nice. It's actually very nice. The fish is really fresh, by the way, right? I can tell that it's really fresh fish. And having that with this rice is just it's amazing. It's a very good combination.
so when you taste the rice, you feel like you have a dessert. Actually, this rice goes with the fish. How interesting is that? After we had our lunch, our tasty lunch, we will go forward with karak tea, which which goes very well after the food, and we will taste it with the Arabic traditional sweet, the logaimat. And I will ask my friend Abood to share this sweet with me, and also, besides sharing the sweet, to share some information about the sweet.
Information. All right.
Yes.
So, Cosmin, this is logemat. All right. Also known as lokemat or kanfaroush in some languages. Right.
Okay.
It's basically a sweet dumpling. All right.
Okay.
Which is very soft on the inside and crispy on the outside.
Okay.
Right? Which is then seasoned with either honey or date syrup in UAE. All right. Sometimes they even do a mixture of honey and dates. Right.
Okay.
It makes for a perfect evening snack, and it's actually a very nice thing that complements your karak chai. All right.
Very
so,
nice.
Karak chai.
Karak chai.
Let me tell you some facts about karak chai. All right.
Tell me something about
whereas
karak chai.
People in another country, they make the tea separately, they have the milk separately, and depending on how much milk they prefer, they pour that milk into their cup of tea. All right. Whereas this is something that is cooked. The tea and the milk and the sugar is all cooked together in one pan.
Wow.
And it's cooked until it turns to this color.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And then you have it. So when the milk, the sugar and the tea all cooks together, it brings this flavor out, which is something you really need to try. It's called karak chai. It's very popular in Asia, all right, and very popular in the Middle East as well. This is the definition of my existence. So let's go ahead and have some karak chai, man.
Some karak chai.
Careful.
Cheers.
Cheers, mate.
Wow. It's so tasty and creamy because of the milk.
Yes, very
yeah,
creamy, very nice,
and the
very
sugar is exactly the right amount.
The right amount,
It's not so sweet, and it's not so, let's say, not sweet.
So the tea doesn't overpower the taste of the milk. It's
Exactly.
there because it's all mixed together, it's all cooked together. It's really nice.
Let's go ahead with the sweet.
Let's go ahead and
Because
first,
looks
this
very
is the UAE
tasty.
flag right here, which is
Yes.
very interesting. We've got the UAE flag here.
Yes, the flag.
All right, so Cosmin, the first one goes for you. So please go ahead.
Oh, thank you very much, Abood. Let's taste it. Mmm.
It's bite-sized, yeah. It's bite-sized. So good.
Mmm.
Right, my turn. So nice.
It's so nice. It's like Abood said, it's crispy outside, and inside it's so soft, and it's melting in your mouth. And also the date syrup with the sesame seeds combined with the lugaimat. That's perfect. And then just some tea makes the day perfect.
This is amazing.
This was our experience with the Emirati traditional cuisine. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna be publishing lots of more videos. If you are not already subscribed, click subscribe now. See you on the next video. Thank you.